Well, hello everyone. My name is John Brenneman, and I'd like to thank everybody for joining us today. I am the president here at MOA Vacations, and we are joined once again today by our great friend Jodi Murphy with Regent Seven Seas Cruises. A couple of things before we get started. As we always do, we are recording this webinar. So we will send everybody a copy of it probably this evening. If we can't get it uploaded to YouTube by then, it'll be tomorrow morning. Um, with that being said, before we get started, I just wanted to say a little something about MOA Vacations. We do have a few people who haven't attended a webinar before. So for those of you who don't know, we are the official travel agency for MOAA. We specialize in vacation travel. So for all of your vacations, not just cruises, tours, resort stays, everything, we'd love to be your travel agency of choice. Our reputation is built on providing superior service, actually a concierge level of service. We are the only travel agency that provide travel on a satisfaction guaranteed basis, which basically means that if you ever have a problem or concern or anything with your travel, you'll either talk to myself or MOA Vacations Vice President Mike Tyrell, and we'll get that resolved to your satisfaction. We do guarantee the lowest prices, but as you're going to see today, and Jodi's going to talk about, there are a lot of situations where we actually have prices that are lower than the lowest price that are offered by the cruise lines. Free amenities. This is a program we have with a number of cruise lines and tour companies to recognize both your past but your continued service. So there's this amenity program with Regent. It is a $250 shipboard credit on any Regent cruise that you book, any departure date, any ship. So Jodi, thank you for participating in this program. We really like that we've been able to work with some of these vendors and recognize MOA members for all they've done for this country. And then finally, group opportunities. We do have a spotlight on World Wars, a group departure with Regent. We've talked about it in other webinars. But if you're interested in doing Regent with your fellow members, if you're interested in the history of the world wars, which I know a lot of MOA members are, please let us know. We'd be delighted to get you that information. And we'd be delighted if you'd actually join us on that cruise. When we talk about all of our service prices and all that other kind of stuff, that is available to MOA members and anyone who travels with you. We do whatever we can to make sure your vacation is much fun as possible. And if your vacation would be more fun, if you had some relatives that went or neighbors or friends or something like that, absolutely bring them along. They'll get the MOA Vacations level of service. They'll get our pricing. They'll get the free amenity, that $250 shipboard credit. They're welcome to join us on group departures as well as just joining you. If, for example, if you want to go on the Spotlight of World Wars group, you can bring friends along. And to that end, when we send you a copy of this webinar, feel free to share that with any friends and family you have that might be interested in joining us. We want your vacation to be as great as possible. And I can tell you from personal experience, if you go on Regent, it will be the greatest cruise that you've ever been on. Without any further ado, we have Jodi here today, who's going to talk more about Regent, what they offer, a little bit about our relationship and everything else. And of course, the reason I think a lot of you are here is how you can save on your next cruise vacation. So Jodi, take it away.
Thank you very much, John. It's a pleasure to be here again for, I don't know what number we've done now, but
For a year plus another. I think this is 9 or 10.
Yeah. So last one of the year. And I always say, or something similar to this, but I just love these guys. They're wonderful to work with, a great representation of a travel agency for you. And hands down, I think the best. Well, so you're welcome. So thank you everyone for joining, and happy belated Veterans Day for all of you. And you know, we definitely appreciate your service, and I also appreciate you being here today. So if you've seen my webinars before, some things it's repetitive. I do talk about in all of them. There might be some same images, but there's always some new stuff. So I have some new stuff today, and I'm really excited to show you, especially this video coming up. So I am gonna shut off my camera just so I'm out of the way of the screen here. And we will get started. So Regent Seven Seas Cruises, we believe that your experience really should be unrivaled in every way. And we're very, very excited. I'm very, very excited to bring you some new images and video on Seven Seas Grandeur. So Seven Seas Grandeur is our brand new ship that is inspired by the past and really stunningly imagined or reimagined for the future. So this ship will exemplify our heritage of perfection with unrivaled space, unparalleled service, exceptional cuisine, and transformative experiences that will begin the moment that you step on board. So she is the sister ship to Seven Seas Explorer and Seven Seas Splendor. So Grandeur hosts just 746 guests and holds 548 crew members. So Seven Seas Grandeur's maiden voyage was just commenced from Venice to Barcelona on November 18th. So I'd like to share a video with you that we just put out yesterday.
Attention, may I have your attention please? This is Captain Luciano speaking from the navigational bridge. Apologies for coming directly to the suite, but I have a very important announcement to make. As of 10:05 a.m. of today's date, November 14, 2023, the Seven Seas Grandeur is officially the latest addition to our fleet. A new gem among a fleet of an unparalleled beauty, a true statement of this company vision. But you are here because you are among the best, led by great leaders. Dear crew, it is now time to start doing what we do best, which is to deliver the most unrivaled experience to our precious guests. And may our ship sail proudly and safely throughout the seven seas. Thank you so much.
I've watched this video probably 4 times since yesterday. I have goosebumps. I just, and it makes me tear up every time. I'm so excited to be a part of this company. It's amazing. And with Grandeur coming on, the suites range from 307 up to 4,443 square feet. All include a private furnished balcony. Our Epicurean perfection has been enhanced across the ship's 8 exquisite dining experiences, including in its 5 complimentary specialty restaurants with 130 new dishes created exclusively for Seven Seas Grandeur. Grandeur will also be home to a 1,600-piece art collection. And it's just so amazing. There is the piece de resistance, of which will be a custom designed masterpiece called Journey in the Jewels. This is the first Fabergé egg to permanently reside at sea. So in addition, the ship will debut new spa treatments with the new dishes. Oh gosh, it's just going to be amazing. The christening actually will be held, the ceremony, on December 10th in Miami. So where the godmother, Sarah Fabergé, she's the founding member of the Fabergé Heritage Council and the great-granddaughter of Peter Carl Fabergé. She will perform her christening duties. So again, so honored to be proud and part of this. There's actually going to be a virtual event of her christening ceremony that will be held after the actual christening on Tuesday, December 12th at 3 p.m. Eastern time. So if you're interested in watching this, I can get that link to John so that he can send that out in the email that he'll send with this recorded video, or the registration link is on our website. But John and Mike will also be able to experience the grandeur in January. So very, very excited for this step and moving forward with Regent. I've been with Regent for 23 years, and it's so remarkable to bring on a new ship, and especially at this level of ship, there's no words really for it for me. So during this presentation, we will be exploring what makes Regent Seven Seas different in more detail soon here. But first, I wanted to look at what sets us apart from the competition, what we believe sets us apart. So we believe that travel is not a reason to compromise. When you think of the cars that you choose to drive, or hotels that you stay in, restaurants that you dine in, luxury, it's a good place to start, but we go further than this at Regent, and we want to make you feel special and unique when you're sailing with us. And I just always like to slip this slide in, this image, because it really shows the difference between the size of our ships to those larger ships out there. And this isn't our smallest ship. This is our Seven Seas Voyager at 698 guests. So, you know, that difference in that embarkation, disembarkation process, that ease of everything, the ease of vacation, it's really a different experience when you're sailing on Regent than those others. So we hope that you will join us, if you've not yet, for your first experience with Regent Seven Seas Cruises. Now, what sets us apart? Well, we believe that it is our immersive exploration, our personalized service, Epicurean perfection, unrivaled space at sea, and every luxury included. And really, it starts with the destination. For you, for our guests, you are looking at destination, and then that's what is really driving where you want to go and who you want to see. And we visit over 500 ports worldwide. We visit over 350 UNESCO World Heritage Sites. We have over 2,000 free and limited shore excursions on our voyages. And additionally, Regent Choice Shore Excursions, which those are shore excursions that do have a cost that you can or cannot take. It is all up to you. So you could sail with Regent and not pay anything additional on board. We could talk for hours about all of the places that we go to, but you know, there just isn't time for that with over 500 destinations. We've got pre and post cruise land programs. We've got in-port overnights. Just so many things really for you to immerse yourself in the destination with Regent Seven Seas Cruises. Now, personalized service is something that we're known for, and our exceptionally attentive and friendly crew, they really cater to your every wish. They get to know your personal preferences and taste to customize your entire experience, both on board and ashore. The crew have gone through the most rigorous training. We believe we have the best in the industry. We have a high retention with the crew members, and they really feel like Regent is their family, and they go above and beyond always. So you will quickly discover that their warm smiles and the greetings of all of the staff and crew extend well beyond this chilled glass of champagne that welcomes you on board with Regent. So as you set out on your voyage, our aim is to ensure that you feel free to fully embrace and enjoy every single aspect of your time with us. Epicurean perfection, another one of our pillars. With this, you will enjoy the most exquisite dining choices at all of our restaurants on board. Our executive culinary team, they have worked around the globe. They bring decades of experience and flavor to every single dish that we have. We have open seating dining in our main dining room, Compass Rose. We've got plenty of tables for 2, 4, 10. It's complimentary specialty dining. There's no additional charge for this. And we also offer in-suite dining as well at no additional charge. The specialty venues, there are no packages that you have to purchase. There are many options to choose from. We have our Prime 7, our steakhouse, our modern French restaurant, Chartreuse, a romantic Italian eatery called Sette Mari, and our Asian fusion Pacific Rim. And there would be more restaurants on our newer class ships than our older ships. Just so that you know that sometimes if people sail on, say, our Seven Seas Navigator, we do only have one specialty venue on that ship. But wanted to give you a sneak peek of what an Epicurean Explorer tour may look like. And on our new ships, the 3 new class ships, we have a culinary arts kitchen. And with the culinary arts kitchen, and if you're a foodie, I highly recommend either signing up for a culinary arts kitchen class or doing one of our Epicurean Explorer tours. These are chef-led tours. And if you love food, if you love all of this, you will love these tours. There are many different kinds. They look many different ways. And so I just wanted to give you a peek at what one of them that we have a video on that was filmed in Belize at a spice farm tour.
My name's Catherine Kelly, and I am the founder and the manager of our culinary arts program. So the way the Epicurean Explorer tours work is the guests assemble in the culinary arts kitchen in the morning with the chef instructor who explains what we're going to do today, where we're going to go, and the sequence of the day. We venture off the ship. Sometimes we go to a market, sometimes we go to a farm, sometimes we go to meet a local host who may be an artisanal producer. So for example, when we go to the spice farm in Belize, we're met by our hosts, the owners. We get on a tractor and a trolley and we ride through the spice farm where they pick off various spices, flowers, and ingredients and share those with the guests as we are wandering our way through the spice farm. Our hosts are such an important part of our tour. They love greeting our guests, sharing their farms, their local cultures, their family traditions, their favorite recipes. After our visit with our local hosts, we'll come back to the ship. Sometimes we have a cooking class where, for example, for Belize, we experimented with all kinds of different spices and things that we harvested there at the farm. Our guests always enjoy this intimate, chef-led experience. They make friends amongst themselves in this small group. They love hanging out with the chef and learning new things. So come taste the world with us.
And with the Epicurean Explorer tours, depending on the destination that you're sailing, it's going to depend on the types of tours. So in Alaska, for example, I know that there is an oyster farm tour there that is quite popular. Now, Compass Rose, this is our flagship venue, and this is our main dining room on all of our ships. And again, as I'd mentioned, we're constantly revamping the menus, looking at how we can make them better and looking for those trends. And, we don't want to miss, we want to be able to bring that to our guests. So I wanted to show you another quick video of our executive chef team talking about the menus and Compass Rose and Prime 7 and how they create that Epicurean perfection.
My name is Bernard Klotz. I'm the VP of Food and Beverage for Regent 7 Seas Cruises. I believe Miami is becoming the hub of international cuisine.
The purpose of this getting together this time is to look at the Compass Rose and the Prime 7 to see what we can improve and how we can adjust a little bit our already fantastic recipe. We just want to make sure that we capture any new trend that is around.
We visit some incredible restaurants, Mexico, Jamaica, Central America, South America, American. And then we also visit an Italian restaurant, beautiful cuisine. My goal is that our guests don't think about the typical cruise line food. I would like that they leave the ship and they have the most exquisite culinary experience they ever had.
and then luxurious space. So it's more than just a bedroom on Regent. Actually, our ships have incredibly spacious suites featuring private balconies, walk-in closets, full living rooms, marble bathrooms, heavenly king-size beds, and really so much more. They feel like a home away from home with everything that you need and that you would expect with luxury amenities. We've got a minimum square feet of 307 square feet. That is the smallest that you can get with Regent, and that is not too shabby at all. Some of those balconies are very large enough. You could probably have a party of 12 or so on the balcony. And if you ever have a chance, if you want to look at the actual suites, we do have a 360-degree virtual tour on our website. So you can really go in and look at each of them and see how spacious they really are. And we say that we're oceans apart from the competition and that nobody goes to greater lengths to make your cruise as special as we do. We are beyond all inclusive, and so many people don't realize everything that we include in the cost of our cruise. So with us, we include flights. And if you're flying anything or anywhere overseas, your intercontinental flight is in business class air, and we include that. Economy air is included on domestic flights. And with our air package, we include transfers as well. So it's a seamless way for you to travel. You don't have to worry at all. It is done by us, and that's it. And that's nice to be able to just not have to worry. You don't have to rent a car. It is just done by us. So the specialty dining, that is included. No packages to purchase there. We include premium drinks. That includes premium wine and liquor. That also includes an in-suite minibar that's replenished daily for you with whatever you would like, whatever you prefer. We will keep your in-suite minibar stocked for you. Now, maybe you don't drink alcohol, but you drink something, right? So we include bottled water, specialty coffee, freshly squeezed juice at breakfast, a soda, all of that. There's no packages again, and I'm sure I'm going to keep saying this, but the difference with us and other cruise lines is there are packages that you have to decide, do you need a package for this? Do I need a package for this? With us, it's just all included, and that's nice. So with the free unlimited shore excursions, many of those, internet is included with us. And some exciting news is that we're upgrading all of our ships to Starlink internet. And I have not yet to experience Starlink, but I will in about 18 days when I board Seven Seas Grandeur. And from what I understand, Starlink is absolutely amazing. You could be in the middle of the ocean with Starlink. You could be streaming your Netflix and you won't have any buffering or anything like that. So, maybe you are, maybe you're still working, you have your own business. This will allow you with Starlink to be able to work seamlessly and easily when you would need to while you are on board with Regent. It's really going to be a game changer. And Starlink is being launched on Seven Seas Grandeur. Starlink is also already in place on another of our ships, Seven Seas Mariner. And then we will be upgrading the rest of the fleet in 2024 to Starlink. Now, select categories offer a pre-night cruise hotel. So that's one night pre-cruise. And that's also that peace of mind that you're going to make it to your cruise and not miss it. Because, with all of the air schedule changes and cancellations that have been going on, it really is helpful. And if you don't want that, then you can remove it and we'll give you a credit for it. Gratuities are included with Regent, so there's no need for tipping on board. The crew, they're friendly and happy just to do things for you just because they love their job. They're not looking for a tip. And our newest inclusion since we started back to cruising is valet laundry. And I can tell you personally, this is such a game changer. It is amazing to be able to send your laundry. If you send it before 9 a.m., you'll get it back that very same night. You can pack less on your trip, or maybe you have a land trip after your cruise, or maybe you came from a land trip on your cruise. You don't have to pack as much as maybe you would have thought because we include valet laundry right there on board Regent Seven Seas Cruises. So just to give you maybe just a little bit of a day in the life on Regent, let's see what maybe a day looks like for you. So Luxury, well, luxury means so many different things, but one of the things that it means is a good night's sleep and a fresh perspective every morning. So we've got that, and our beds are so very, very comfortable. They are this sleep, sweet slumber bed, and people come home from their trip and they want to purchase this bed because it is so amazing. You will wake up refreshed. Now, breakfast, let's have our specialty coffee. Remember that that's included. You can have breakfast in your suite because there is plenty of space to do so, or you can go to our breakfast venue, our breakfast buffet, La Veranda, where you can choose many options there, or there would be an option for a sit-down place for breakfast as well. And that's going to depend on what day it is and what is open for that day, because they rotate those. And then your morning, maybe you decide you want to go out on your own that morning just to explore. You can do that. You can enjoy the best of the city from a local's perspective with a Go Local tour. If you'd like to do that with us, those are amazing tours. You can hone in on your palate with a wine themed excursion on one of our Gourmet Explorer tours. Gosh, there's just so many different things that you can do with Regent. So you can do it with us, or you can do it on your own, and that's all up to you. So as we travel throughout the world, it's really fascinating to learn about many different people, cultures, and natural wonders the planet has to offer. We offer enrichment lectures on every single cruise to where you will learn about the destinations that you're visiting. We've got the excursions that really bring the best that life has to offer, from music, history, and the culinary arts to wildlife and adventure. And there are amazing memories to be created in every destination. So whatever your interest. And lunch, of course, there are many options for lunch. You will be spoiled for lunch. Maybe you won't know what to choose, but you know what? There is also an option for 24-hour room service. Maybe you just want to take a relaxing nap, order in some room service. You're absolutely able to do that on board Regent as well. And then in the afternoon, maybe you'd like to relax. The 3 of our new class ships have an infinity pool in the back that a lot of people actually don't realize. If you walk through the spa, you can go to the infinity pool, and you will find not a lot of people there because, again, they don't know about it. Maybe you'd like to get an afternoon massage. Ladies, your hair, nails done. That is an option for you as well. Also, I'd have to say that trivia is a pretty big deal on board. People are very competitive, and you can earn points that you can redeem in our gift shops at the end of the cruise as well. Now, the evening dining options, there are plenty. We've got our steakhouse, our French, our Asian fusion, our main dining room, Compass Rose, and you can even dine in your suite, and we will serve you course by course, and you can order from our main dining room menu even. A lot of people don't know that that's an option with us, or they don't know that it's included, but there's so many opportunities for you to really satiate and try so many different things with Regent and the culinary experiences that we have on board. And then, of course, in the evening, we have entertainment. And, you know, a lot of people think, well, your ships are small, so maybe you don't have a lot for entertainment. But there's actually quite a bit to do. We've got all of the shows. We've got a casino. We have dancing, karaoke, quiet piano bars. Actually, Seven Seas Grandeur will have 4 new production shows, just the Grandeur, that will debut with world-class performers, breathtaking choreography, really providing guests with those unforgettable moments. So the new shows will feature genuine flair of Grammy Award winners in music and world-renowned choreographers. And then, of course, back into your suite for your sweet dreams. So luxury again, good night's sleep, and a fresh perspective every morning to introduce or really just to start the day and to do it all over again, and maybe do different things the next day. So really, you can customize your day on board in any way. It may not look like this at all. It may look close to this, but it is, with us, it's whatever way you want it. And that's what luxury, it really is. So a lot of people, we find, they don't understand that they can sail on a luxury cruise line. And, you know, a lot of times when we look at a cost, a Regent cruise is going to look a lot higher. And maybe you ask your advisor to book you on a premium cruise line that may be or seem less expensive. So we do these comparisons for you to help you understand that you actually can sail on a Regent cruise. And when we do these, we compare a similar itinerary in number of nights. The similar size of the suite is comparable to us and the premium cruise line. And you see in this example, our price starts at $14,299, and the premium cruise line starts at $5,479. But what you do need to understand is with Regent, we include all of these things on board. So you literally could go on board and not pay anything additional to sail with Regent. On these other lines that start out at maybe a more attractive price, right? But you've got to add all of these things that you want to do, or you may have to, you know, get out your wallet on board if there's something specific that you want to do. And I know that, and some of these are very conservative numbers, like in gratuities, that's very low. So ultimately, this comparison, it could be even closer to the fare on Regent. So remember that with these other lines, and your advisor, they can explain this to you. You have to look at it from start to finish. And remember that you will have a totally different experience on Regent with like-minded other passengers that share the same interests as you. And it's something that you want to look at. So, and John and Mike and everyone at MOA Vacations can share this information with you. And we really have really special savings for MOA Vacations, up to 50% on select departures. And there's probably some left for 2023, but you know, we're coming to the end of 2023, but they go into 2024. And we have cruises all over the world. So wherever you want to go, we can make that experience more special and memorable than anyone else. So talk to your MOA Vacations advisor and tell them where you want to go, and they can look to see if we have a special that has up to 50% savings for you on any of these destinations that you want to visit. So remember, we visit over 500 destinations with over 350 UNESCO World Heritage Sites. You are really looking to check things off of your bucket list and see the world. You, the Regent guests, you are not going on a vacation to lay on a beach and get a suntan. That's just not who you are. And we know that. So I'm not going to go over specifically dates with these because there are so many things out there right now, but MOA Vacations can get you the best pricing on Regent. I did want to share some sailings that we've talked about in the past that you have other MOA members already booked. And I know that it's important that you sail with other fellow MOA members. You love to travel with them. So we've got some sailings that we looked and we know that there are other MOA members booked. So we've got this wonderful Barcelona to Lisbon sailing. It's June 8th, 2024. This is on Seven Seas Voyager. It's called Iberian Treasure and Italian Flavor. It has up to 69 free shore excursions. We have multiple different ports that start in Spain, go to France, Italy. There'll be one day at sea and then back into Spain and ending in Portugal. Just a really great itinerary. And some of these ports that you probably won't find on other cruise lines because their ships are large. We've got this Athens to Monte Carlo, May 6th, 2024 on Seven Seas Splendor. It's Riviera Dreams and Historic Scenes. another great itinerary that is Athens to Monte Carlo. So this one, we go into Greece and Italy, so very heavily on Greece and Italy. And then there's an overnight in Monte Carlo. So with overnights, you'll be able to see the city really in a different way, because you'll be able to be in that city and get off of the ship in the evening. So different options for you to do there. And this one has up to 80 free shore excursions. Can you imagine? And then we have an Epicurean spotlight voyage. So this will be heavily focused on food and wine. This is Athens to Barcelona. This is August 14th, 2024 on brand new Seven Seas Grandeur. And you're not going to want to miss this ship. I cannot wait to see it. So this is a spotlight cruise. So we've got a famous chef Tommaso on board, and John O'Hurley, which a lot of you, I think that you are going to know. With this one, again, that heavily focused on fine Italian restaurants. Chef Tommaso, he's a Los Angeles-based chef, and so him and John O'Hurley will do some things on board, but there'll be a lot of special things. So this one has up to 63 free shore excursions. Chef Tommaso and John O'Hurley, they'll host a variety of activities that range from engaging cooking demonstrations to escorted tours. Plus, there's a special performance of John's one-man show. It's called A Man with Standards. And so from the galley to the stage, so this spotlight voyage is really, I think, going to be fascinating. And I have a video from Mr. John O'Hurley himself talking about his show on board.
John O'Hurley. Hi there, John O'Hurley here with a big surprise for you if you are a Regent traveler. Funny face. You're going to be coming from August 2024, and I'll be bringing my show, A Man with Standards, as well as one of the most popular chefs in all of America, Tommaso Balletti. He's going to show you some of the great gastronomical experiences, while I will be regaling you on stage with my show, a story of the songs and the music of the 1950s and 60s, surrounded by the stories of my life. Yes, and some of the strange things I have done, which includes singing Sinatra to Sinatra. You won't want to miss it. It's wonderful entertainment, and it's fantastic food. That's it for us, ladies and gentlemen. A big hand, please, for the Regent Signature Orchestra.
Now, I don't know if any of you had seen in the video that I had shared of the Epicurean Explorer Tour, where he talked about, going on experiences with guests. So he was in that video. So he will randomly be going on things and hosting events and such on board. So it's really a great thing to be able to interact and do that with our special guests. Now, Mr. John Brenneman at the beginning talked about the MOA group departure that we have. This is August 12th, 2024. This is a spotlight on history cruise, and I think sounds so interesting. It's the spotlight on history, the world wars. It's London to London, and this is on Seven Seas Splendor. So the program is still being fully finalized, but with this, there will be General Chrisman, who was on last year as the main speaker. There'll be a special hosted excursion in Normandy that will open up. And then an overland in Paris is something that we're working out details on. So that's something that could be offered. There'll be a screening of the film Dunkirk on board, and special events just for veterans. So with this, we hope that you would join us on this amazing itinerary to really see the history of everything that went on. You've got 2 overnights in Paris on this itinerary. I mean, Paris, and so many things that you can see. So if you've got questions about this itinerary, please reach out to your MOA advisor and we'll get you all of the information. Now, we wanted to share the offers for MOA. We're coming to an end here. And as John mentioned in the beginning, we do offer a shipboard credit of up to $250 per suite on all departures with Regent Seven Seas Cruises. We recognize the relationship of MOA members and Regent, and we're happy to bring those benefits to you. Sometimes we have promotions that are offering more shipboard credits, and I'll share one with you in a minute. But if you have any, if you are a single, or if you have any friends or family members that are singles, we do have many dates that have discounted single supplements. And we encourage you to share, again, this video with your friends and family, as they don't necessarily have to be MOA members. You can always invite them and bring them with you. Right now, we currently do have our gift of travel promotion going on, and this is up to a 30% savings on select voyages. But remember, MOA Vacations has up to 50% savings depending on the voyage. But this is a public offer available to everyone called the gift of travel. And right now, with that gift of travel, we have a Black Friday bonus. This goes until November 30th, where we're giving you $1,000 in shipboard credit that you can spend on any upgraded shore excursions, in the salon, in the spa on board. You can't use it in the casino, unfortunately, but you can use it in the boutique. And there were some beautiful things in our boutique, ladies, and you will be able to spend $1,000 just like that. So again, this goes until November 30th. There is with $1,000 shipboard credit. And we've got every destination that you're looking for. We have Seven Seas Splendor here, Seven Seas Explorer. Some dates actually even go into 2025. I don't want to click too fast on these slides to see if you might want to see something that you're interested in, but even too on our brand new Seven Seas Grandeur. So, you know, if that's something that you're looking at, if you want to get on that new ship and, you know, that new car smell, there are 2 dates on Seven Seas Grandeur that are going on with our Black Friday bonus, our gift of travel offer. Now, on the Black Friday gift of travel offer, you will be able to earn an additional savings if you book within the next 2 weeks. Now, that will go from today through December 5th. So depending on the length of the sailing and the suite you book will depend on the amount of savings that you get. But this is exclusive through MOA Vacations right now and the next 2 weeks. If you book any of the other special fares that they have that have up to the 50% savings, those are ineligible to earn this savings. But honestly, there are so many dates and promotions available for you. It may be confusing, so we definitely want you to reach out to your MOA Vacations advisor for any questions. Just let them know where you're looking to go and maybe around the time. And they are so experienced and knowledgeable, they'll be able to help find something for you. So we want to thank you. We're here to help. Your travel advisor is the best person for you to reach out to you, and MOA Vacations is just top notch. I believe that 100%. And let's go with some questions if we have any, John, before we end the recording.
There you go. One quick point. If I don't know if you can go back, I don't even know if you need to, but on the slide that shows the So Special, if you book in the next couple of weeks, that additional $1 off. That does combine with the MOA amenity of the $250 per suite shipboard credit. Because I know I said earlier that $250 onboard credit per suite, that MOA amenity or MOA exclusive amenity, however, is available on every ship, every sailing. So that actually does combine this with this. And as Jodi said, there are some instances where we may have, like you look at the Spotlight on the World Wars, the onboard credit on that is $400, not $250. You know, so it's the 250 is always a minimum, but it is on everything that we do. If you want to go to the final slide, which basically we're going to reference real quick with the contact information, is that one on here, Jodi?
Yep.
Okay. So basically, Jodi said it. We've done a lot of these together, so it's almost like we finish each other's sentences because it's something I always say at the end. But there are a number of different offers, and what we basically have is we have a combination of two things. So Regent has what their offers are, but then we have exclusive offers, and our exclusive offers would be up to the 50%. It would be the $250 shipboard credit, and then as Jodi just showed, or we just looked at again at that slide, is kind of the show special if you want to, or the webinar special, where in the 2 weeks after the webinar, there's those additional dollars off. So I'm not trying to make this overly complicated, but we try to get as many special offers as possible. Jodi said it best, let us know where you want to go, when you want to go, just give us kind of those kind of parameters. We have people who do this full time. All of our travel agents are full time. This is all that they do, and they'll be able to help you find not only the best cruise for you, but get you the absolute lowest price and the most amenities on that cruise that they help find you. There is a little, if you want to ask the question, if you take your cursor down to the bottom of your screen, a little menu should pop up. One of them should say Q&A. You can just type your questions in there. Not sure anybody has any questions while we're waiting, just in case. Just a couple reminders. We are going to send everybody a copy of this recording. Feel free to share it with anyone else, and give us a call. It's an interesting week with the holidays. Our offices are going to be closed, so our employees can enjoy time with their families. However, I can tell you from experience, even on days off, we have people that check the email just in case there's an emergency. So if you don't call today or tomorrow and we get into Thursday, probably better to send us an email because that will get answered quicker since we'll be closed on Thursday for Thanksgiving. I don't see any questions, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap up. First off, I just mentioned it. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. We hope that you have a wonderful weekend. And we want to thank you for joining us and taking an hour out of your day to sit in. I enjoyed, hopefully you enjoyed listening to Jodi as much as I did. And then Jodi, I'm going to turn it over to you for the final word, but thank you once again for taking time out of your busy schedule to talk to us. We enjoy it every time you're here. So take it away.
Thanks, John. And we did have one question come through.
I tell you, every time I say goodbye.
I know.
You want me to answer that?
Sure.
When you say affiliated, there's been a lot of consolidation in the industry. So a lot of it is behind the screens. Carnival started it. Carnival now owns Cunard, Princess, Holland America, P&O. They actually own some brands over in Europe that aren't really promoted here. Royal Caribbean owns Celebrity and Silver Sea. Likewise, Norwegian Cruise Line purchased Oceania and Regent. So there's a parent company called Norwegian Cruise Line Holdings that owns 3 cruise lines, which would be NCL, Oceania, and Regent. So in that regard, I guess I would say they're affiliated, but in day-to-day operations, they're not affiliated. They each have their own management staff, at sea staff, their own ships and everything else. So kind of, I guess. I don't know if you want to add anything to that to Jodi, but not really day-to-day affiliated, but same parent company, I guess is the easiest way to put it.
Right. Yep, exactly right. So we are not the same. We don't join. We don't share staff. We are 3 separate companies. We've got the contemporary brand, the premium brand, and the luxury brand, which is Regent.
Yep.
All right. So
Alrighty.
I don't see any more questions, but
all right, take it away, Jodi.
all right. Well, thank you all again very much for joining. I love doing these with Moe Vacations. Wish you a wonderful Thanksgiving. Reach out to the experts if you have any questions, and we look forward to having you on board Regent very soon.
Bye, everyone. Have a wonderful holiday.